After a feisty weekend at Knockhill, the Dunlop MSA British Touring Car Championship action switched to a damp Rockingham in Northamptonshire. With just 3 meetings and 9 rounds remaining on the calendar, the title battle was entering a critical point. Jason Plato took pole position in Saturday's dry qualifying, with teammate Sam Tordoff making it an all-MG front row. The on-form Rob Austin was third in his Audi A4. It was the Honda of fast-starting Andrew Jordan, though, from 4th place on the grid, who made the best start on race day's greasy track to grab the early lead from Plato. Contact further down the field brought out the safety car, and, adding to the drama, championship leader Matt Neal spun his Honda on the restart. With the MGs clearly struggling in the tricky conditions, defending champion Gordon Shedden passed Plato for second, and Matt Jackson's Ford Focus also slipped by Plato to take third spot. Jackson then grabbed second when Shedden ran wide, but could do little to stop an impressive Jordan from taking his 5th win of the season, and with it the championship lead. The battle for the final spot on the podium wasn't settled until the final corner. Having dropped to 9th on the opening lap, a hard-charging Austin was making up for lost ground, bumping his way past Plato for 4th, and then blasting past Shedden on the drag to the checkered flag, to join a delighted Jordan and Jackson on the podium. With conditions improving, the grid opted for chassis setup changes and the Dunlop slick dry weather tyre for the second encounter. As the lights went out, Jordan got too much wheel spin, but Austin made a blistering start in his rear-wheel drive Audi to grab the lead into turn 1. Behind him it was Shedden, who battled his way through into second place. The reigning champion, though, could do nothing to stop an emotional Austin scoring his maiden BTCC win, much to the delight of his family-run team. Behind them, Colin Turkington kept his title hopes alive, finishing third, while Matt Neal's day turned from bad to worse as he retired his Honda with a steering issue. Having finished 8th in the second race, Jordan was back on pole for the day's final race, courtesy of the reverse grid draw. And this time he took full advantage to lead from Tordoff's MG and Turkington's fast-starting BMW. Having fended off Jason Plato's attentions in the opening laps, Turkington started making inroads into the 2 up front, diving inside Tordoff for second spot just after half distance. Jordan, though, wasn't to be caught, scoring his 2nd race win of the day and his 6th of the season to extend his series lead. Behind, Plato mounted a late challenge, but Turkington survived to finish 2nd, moving up to 3rd in the title race behind Jordan and Shedden. Neal was the day's big loser, but he salvaged some points, claiming 7th in the final race from 24th on the grid. Further back, Lee Wood clinched the outright Jack Sears trophy. Although there are 6 rounds to run, the Vectra driver has already amassed too many wins to be caught. After some significant moves in the championship battle and some great racing at Rockingham, Simon Hill caught up with Rob Austin.
Rob Austin, obviously an absolutely superb weekend here at Rockingham. Now, not that far away, we go to Silverstone, both in terms of geographically and time-wise, only a couple of weeks. What's your thoughts of how you think you're going to get on there?
I just hope I sober up by then.
That's probably one of the most important things in a kind of Kimi Raikkonen-esque way, that they're going to have a bit of a party. But it's obviously a very, very different type of circuit. Do you think it's going to suit the Audi?
Yeah, I think so. We've gone really well there before. And obviously, the changes we've made with the car in the last few rounds have really, really helped. Wick's Audi's never been faster, so yeah, we're looking forward to it.
And obviously, you know, we're getting to the really tense part of the championship. From what you've seen from the driving experience, the cars that you're racing is, who do you think are the cars that are going to be strongest at the end of the year, other than yours, of course?
Yeah, obviously mine.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. The Hondas are always quick wherever we go, but obviously Colin's had a bad weekend this weekend. I'd expect to see him back up there, but I guess the key thing is hopefully I'm amongst them, and the good thing is I don't have a championship to worry about, so that could make some interesting races, I think.
Well, maybe not this year a championship to worry about, but I'm sure 2014 will be a different story.
I'd love that to be a case.
Now, obviously, we've thoroughly enjoyed the action today, both on and off circuit. But just very quickly sum up what this means this weekend to you and the team.
I can't. It's just so much. Like I say, we've worked so hard the last 3 years, and all my boys, we're such a close-knit team. There's not many of us, and it's all family and everything. It just means the world to all of them, all of us, me. And it's brilliant to be able to give Wix Filters and Exetet and all my sponsors the coverage that we've had this weekend. It's been brilliant, and the fans, oh my God, they're brilliant. Just to have them behind us, and there's so many here. And like I said earlier, every time my dad counts down the laps as I come past, and I can hear the crowd cheering in the background when he talks to me. It's brilliant.
Well, I think you are probably the most popular winner we've seen for a very long time. Well done, Rob.
Thank you very much. Cheers.